winner of the Daytona 500 is Ernie Irvin, the Morgan McClure Chevrolet.
McClure Chevrolet, honk. Ladies and gentlemen, Clean Air Show, episode 79. NASCAR returns to North Wilkesboro today. Joining us today is Travis filling in for Phil, and also in the guest chair is Phil filling in for a guest.
Filling in for Phil.
Phil filling in for Phil. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Up here in St. Pete with the family, we got an Airbnb for the weekend. Just did a little swimming, did a little kayaking, a little fishing.
Yeah,
Nice little chill out.
Cheated at fucking Uno, I saw.
No, sir. No, sir. That was not me.
Uh-huh.
That was my son.
We got Travis in here filling in for Phil, even though Phil's here right now. What's going on, Travis?
Yep. What's up? Super sub, second time in 3 weeks.
I know. For both hosts.
Hey, Phil vouched, by the way. Last time I was on here, I nailed it. He asked for picks at the end, and I said Briscoe for Chicago, and he won.
Dude, he was so hungover, it wasn't even funny.
It was the day after 4th of July.
Dude, I was going to say, like, this is a more normal look for Travis. Like, same background, like, well put together, not in his car.
Dude, as soon as he joined the chat before the show, I was like, oh, Travis is in rough shape.
Let's get the honks out of the way. What's going on? Our only Cindric fan, I think, that tunes in, I swear. But thank you.
Only one in the world?
Dude, I don't know. I've been seeing more Cindric stuff around. I don't know. We got Brennan, honk. Brent Holmes, honk. We got Phil in the comments. I ain't going to pull your comment up, Phil.
Thanks, man.
Ryan in the chat. What's going on, Ryan?
What's up?
Apparently, Ryan cheated twice in the penny game in Uno.
Yeah. Cheating ass.
Raising a bunch of cheaters over there, Phil.
Hey, what do you want me to do, dude? It's the gray area.
I guess while you're here, Phil, we should probably get NASCAR historian out of the way before you.
Isn't it a short one? We decided it's like 95 freaking words, and that's it. And there's like 2 drivers, and I think
it is. Car number 79 has started 476 races, has 0 wins, 0 poles, 3 top 5s, 38 top 10s, and 201 DNFs. In the NASCAR Cup Series. Frank Warren is really the only name associated with the 79 in the Cup Series from 1963 to 1980. That's a fucking stretch. Warren made 348 of his 396 career starts in the 79. Many considered Warren to be a brilliant mechanic and tenacious driver, but his lack of funding proved to be the biggest detriment to his career. Warren often used one car for multiple years of competition, driving a Dodge all the way until the 1980 season.
Attaboy.
Until he wrecked it.
In 1981, probably, NASCAR required teams to shorten the wheelbase of all cars to 110 inches, and Warren simply could not afford to make the change. He drove a few more years in the ARCA series, but retired from racing soon after. Other notable names in the 79 was Derek Cope, 5 starts, Phil.
Dick Trickle.
Well, I thought you were going to say Derek Cope.
Oh, no, I'm driving fuck.
Jim Pascal, 4 starts. Kelly Byers, 3 starts. Scott Speed, Scott Speed, 2 starts.
I'm driving fucks there.
Leroy Yarborough, 1 start. Tiny Lund, 1 start. Mike Skinner, Phil, 1 start.
He's a wheelman.
Ned Jarrett, 1 start.
Hey, what did Jacob misspell Leroy Yarborough as in the group chat one time?
I don't remember.
It was like LeBron. It was like LeBron Larbro. Like he was trying to say.
Well, bless Jacob's heart, man.
Dude, he's like 95% of my entertainment in that group.
You remember that when he was like, we were talking about like old drivers, and we were like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
Travis, you missed it last week because it was the return of the normal running of Clean Air Show, and you'll never guess who popped up on NASCAR Historian.
Huh.
Dick Pisswater again, dude.
Dick Pisswater made an appearance.
2 weeks in a row, bro. 2 weeks in a row, we had a Pisswater.
Oh, how are we feeling about the Super Speedway package changes? I think if they send it to what the Gen 6 was right before they changed it over, I think it'll be pretty good.
We'll find out in a month.
I think it'll be a lot better. Like if like most important thing I feel like is that spoiler getting like cut in half, because I mean they have what 7-inch spoiler and they're going back to like the regular intermediate spoiler on the super speedways now. I think that's going to make a big difference.
And I think Denny put it best on his breakdown of it. You're having guys where handling now is important, and you're not going to see so much of everybody trying to save fuel the majority of the race, because handling is going to be
huge
a
at Atlanta. I mean, you look at the runs those guys would get, but they had to have a car that would handle.
I think you saw in the first run of that Atlanta race last weekend. Nice pool, by the way. I think you saw in the first run there were guys that were saving and guys that were going all out, and I think you saw like that Penske brigade was just going all out and seeing what they could do. Once they all realize, oh, we can make a whole stage on a fuel run, like what's the big deal, or handling's more important. That's when you saw guys from the back of the pack start moving their way to the front of the pack, and then they all ended up catching. So I do think with Atlanta, the way it's set up, you're going to have to repave that thing every 6-7 years in order to keep it what it is.
Yeah, I think that was by design.
I think it'll adapt, and I think the changes in the track will make that handling even more. Because I think it'll eat tires up. It'll make you have to save tire.
I just fear we go back to what Atlanta was before the reconfiguration of it. And I'm not saying that Atlanta was a bad thing. It
was a bad thing. You can say it.
It didn't produce the best racing.
I mean, but neither did a lot of 1.5 miles recently, though.
Yeah. It's just Atlanta's tough because of how much it eats tires, and it's always been that way. Whether it's been this configuration, the last configuration, the one before it, when it looked like a freaking bigger homestead.
I think the 1.5 mile package for a long time was lacking. I think we got the same product from every one of them, and it didn't. Like it put a bad taste in my mouth about 1.5 mile racing because it got boring. You know, everybody got spread out and it stayed that way. The yellows we were getting were caution or the stage cautions, and that was it.
Right.
You know, I think that this new package at Atlanta, this new product we have, is probably some of the most exciting racing we've seen in a while at a lot of tracks. I mean, watching those guys get those runs and passing 4 or 5 cars 3 and 4 wide, and then coming back to them, and they had to block it. Like, that was cool. That was badass to watch.
And you noticed at Atlanta too. I was just going to add, like, that first stint that was in the daytime before the rain came. Like, it was a completely different style of racing than what we saw after the delay. Like, when the track cooled down and everything, like, it got a lot more spaced out when like the sun was still out and before it cooled down after the showers. Like it really, like, you could see, like, from that first stint to after the rain delay, how much it changed, like, the style of racing just in that one race.
I think the big thing that we can look on is, so we fixed the 1.5 mile package. We're still kind of working on the road course stuff. It's not great by any means yet, but it's starting to turn a corner a little bit and get better. Atlanta's probably the best track on the schedule right now. It's put up the 2 best races this year so far. Short tracks are starting to kind of get there. I guess we'll find out more today, because I look at North Wilkesboro as more of a short track than anything. I think we're finally starting to make the right adjustments to the cars. It only took 4 years to finally get here, as Cole Pern will remind you about on X. But I think this car is finally starting to produce the racing we expected it to.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the sad thing is, like, we've lost, like, a lot of older drivers who were just starting to adapt to it. You know, retirement wise, death wise, whatever. You know,
I was going to say, like, as we're all 3 wearing Kyle Busch hats today.
But, like, you know, it's almost like, in just my opinion, it's almost like we try to do too many changes at one time.
Yeah, we try to throw the kitchen sink at it, and it lacks in other places all of a sudden.
Right. If there's one issue that's causing all of it, you know, tires, whatever, change that issue. Don't throw a whole plethora of freaking shit at it. because all you're going to do is now you're starting from square one all over again. And I think that's a lot of what we see is, you think about, it's not just a small change when they release these new packages. They're releasing big shit,
Yeah. Yep.
I think the biggest issue in this like race like track style wise in this car is still like just in general whether it's like it's flat racetracks like for like like if you look at like a Pocono and an Indy and like a Martinsville and like even North Wilkesboro tonight, which like Loudon, this car is horrible on flat racetracks. And I'm not like an engineer, so like I can't speak to like as why that is. Like I think in Martinsville's case, it's because like we know for years like how you pass somebody at Martinsville, you move them out of the way, and with this car, like you can bang on somebody's back bumper for 30 laps and that thing's slammed to the ground. I think like that's Martinsville's biggest issue, which I know they're changing like whatever the thing in the back of the bumper that like holds it like
the diffuser deal.
yeah, like the bumpers are actually gonna at short tracks are actually gonna like cave in now. I know I'm not a mechanical
They
guy,
got
so
rid of a
like
lot of the reinforcement stuff back there.
yeah, so that
Basically.
should help at the short tracks. But like for whatever reason on like flat like Pocono, I thought was probably the worst race of the year in my opinion. Indy next week, I've never liked that track. It's flat racetracks are not good with this car, and I don't like I said I can't speak to what it is that causes that, but
My opinion, I think a lot of it has to do with these wide ass wheels and tires.
yeah,
You've got a lot more
the
wheel.
undercarriage for
You've
me,
got,
but yeah.
yeah, you've got a lot more wheel. You've got a lot more tire. It makes the car more stable on those short tracks, which just makes it like you're riding in a line, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see it that way? I mean, am I thinking right here?
No, and you've got another issue with clean air being just so king. The amount of ways you can aero block somebody from getting a run on you, especially as the leader, it's almost unfair because that guy in second, third can have a better car than what the leader's got by a mile. But once you get up to that back bumper, all they have to do is take your lane away and you're fucked.
Yeah, we've got to do stuff where it's not, these cars aren't as aero dependent. I think that's a lot of it. You got to make it so like it comes down to the guys having to drive them because these cars handle like fucking dog shit. And yeah, they say they handle like dog shit right now, but I'm talking pack air on the left rear, and let's see these guys get loose and chase it up the track like they were, years ago. Let's see them, side by side. The side draft now is huge, but I don't think at these mile and a halves, I just don't think the aero package is where we need it. We've got to make some type of adjustment.
This is
they have so much grip with like the big wheel and tire, like you were talking about, that like you say, like they like the cars are so stable because like it gives them so much grip that they're just like slammed to the racetrack, and it's like slot cars.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. And with the pan underneath the car, I mean, that doesn't help the situation. Those things are so sealed off now. I mean, there's no air getting anywhere.
This is where I feel if you look at the Cup guys that go down to the lower series and run, and O'Reilly and trucks, that O'Reilly car is to me the perfect car for what we've got right now. Handling matters, aero still does matter, tires matter. You actually have to drive the car, and any of the Cup guys that go down and race that series rave about how much more they want to do it or how much more they wish they could keep running these. That says a lot for your premier Cup guys. I mean, Chase said it back at what was it, Chicagoland?
Yeah.
How much fun he has racing those cars because the driver matters more in those than what matters in the Cup series.
Dude, and if you think about it, I mean, a lot of times the O'Reilly cars are running faster times than the Cup cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've seen
They
that
usually
plenty.
are.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter where they go, most of the time, even the trucks, a lot of times the trucks are quicker. It's I don't know.
I would love to see what the average pace was at Daytona for O'Reilly versus Cup?
I wonder if I can look that up and stay in here. Let's see.
See you, Phil.
I'm here. We're good.
But yeah, like, because we know with this Cup car, like the corner speeds are a lot higher. So that kind of like evens out the lap time, but that obviously like hurts the racing product because like we don't want the corner speeds to be high. We want these guys to actually have to get off the throttle. And
nothing pisses me off more than seeing a guy go all out into a corner and all he has to do is burp the throttle, drop down a gear, and then just mash the throttle again.
Yeah, they only have to touch the brake pedal.
Yeah.
So race average for speed at Daytona for the Cup cars was 129 for the last race. O'Reilly was 123.
Huh. All right.
Well, and that's because they're just wide open in the Cup car the whole
and
time. I think in the O'Reilly car they actually have to get off the throttle a little bit still.
You gotta count cautions and all that other shit in there
And
too. That's,
and you still can't lock bumpers in O'Reilly either, so there's a lot more lifting going on there.
Yeah, and I mean it's,
which, by the way, worst police rule ever in NASCAR.
oh,
You
dude,
can't
see
lock
so
bumpers.
many people do it still. So many people. There's
Meanwhile,
no
Austin
locking
Hill and
bumpers
Jesse
down
Love.
the backstretch.
Austin Hill, Jesse Lover, 2-car tandeming like 2011 Daytona out there. You can't lock bumpers though.
But no,
Speaking of-
I think, like you said, I think overall this car, just in general, all the packages need some type of reformation, basically.
I feel like that SpongeBob meme, man. Why don't we take the cars from O'Reilly and put it in the Cup Series?
Because they're not as safe.
Well, not that it's the most important thing too. But I mean it matters, and like that O'Reilly car is ugly as shit. Like
I really don't give a damn what it looks like as long as it performs well.
Yeah.
Because like we know that was a big thing with the COT. Like, not that it raced like shit too, but like the car is fucking hideous. Like, and that was like a big thing.
But
at
you
that
can't
time,
tell me like now they've got like 5-star bodies and all them making it. You can't tell me they can't come up with like better looking bodies.
Yeah, they definitely could.
You know, look at the late models and shit now.
Yeah, those late models look like spaceships. Like,
but I mean, the
They
noses
just
and
let
shit
them
are
lock
spot on.
bumpers. O'Reilly, damn it.
well, they do let them do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like the worst rule ever. They can't lock bumpers. Meanwhile, everybody 1 through 40 is just fucking locked bumpers.
And speaking of enforcing rules, what'd you guys think about that? The call against Bubba on the
Nailed it.
last lap at Atlanta.
That's definition of the rule. That's how they've always kind of policed it. I mean, I feel bad for Bubba, and I understand what Bubba's case is against it. He didn't technically advance his position or anything. He dropped down there to avoid hitting Hocevar.
But he did advance his position, though.
Yeah,
but he did.
By definition,
that move ultimately led to him taking the lead.
I think more so what I'm amazed by, Phil, is Austin Hill kind of did the same move in the O'Reilly race the day before, and I didn't see anybody talking about it, but it was kind of the same move, and he didn't get penalized for it, but he wasn't as far down as Bubba was. I think there's that line where they see, the entire left half of the cars below the line, we've got to penalize you.
Bubba's whole car was below the line.
I also don't think Dale Jr. did him any favors, because I think if Jr. doesn't say anything on the broadcast, NASCAR kind of goes, nope, we didn't see nothing.
No, that was one of those. Junior mentioned it. We got to do it.
I think too, and this is something that I didn't learn until last week, that they kind of like in the last couple years have like reworded the rule where like, because Bubba thought like since he was like trying to give the spot back that he was good. And I guess they've completely taken that language out of the rule now about like giving the spot back or anything. Like that doesn't matter anymore. And I didn't know that till people were talking about it last week.
I give Bubba props though, because I thought like as hard as he jerked that thing to the left to make that pass, I thought he was going head on.
Dude, we would have been having a different discussion today.
Oh my god, dude! Like, as hard as he jerked that thing to the left, I thought he was going.
Hey, here's a question because I'm looking at the schedule because I wanted to see how many more weeks of a Dale Jr. jump scare we have left on the broadcast. It shows for the radio side at Indy. It's the Indy Broadcasting Network. Is that Alan Beswick on the radio for that?
Yep.
Oh, Junior, I love you, and Adam Alexander, I love you, but I might have to do a little radio broadcast over the TV broadcast deal there.
Love me some AB, dude. You can't go wrong with AB.
Oh man, Alan Beswick is the man. I wish he was back.
I think we need him and Andy Petrie back. In all honesty.
Andy Petrie was like the crew chief version of Clint Boyer.
Way more knowledgeable though, and like he would go on like tirades, but it would be like at least racing related, not asking somebody about their fucking Wendy's order.
That's true, but I see like he's still on the competition side at RCR, isn't he?
He is, and he's announced. I believe he's announcing all of the Trans Am series with Alan Beswick.
I wonder if that would be like too much of a conflict of interest there.
I thought he was out at RCR now.
Is he?
I don't know. I thought I've seen some stuff with him lately.
Let's look up the old Wikipedias, and this could be a blessing or a curse for Andy Petrie because we don't have the best luck of Wikipedia guys.
Last time we looked people up, dude, they died.
Poor Bill Weber.
Yeah, poor guy, dude. All he wanted to do was sell hot sauce. I think on that note, boys, I'm going to roll out of here for the day, go finish spending time with the fam, and head home.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll get you when you come back.
You gonna make a pick?
Yeah, let me get Blaney for today.
All right, low hanging fruit.
I think he needs
Start on the poll.
He got gifted it. It's not like he earned it.
That's another tirade I want to go on in this show today, but we'll go through that later.
Dude, holy rainstorm with that video you sent me yesterday. Holy shit.
Dude, Chrome sends me a video from the Legacy hauler of it just absolutely monsooning outside. There's water coming like almost into the hauler. There was so much fucking rain.
All right, boys. Travis, thanks for filling in for me. AJ, I'll catch you later. Thank you, boys.
All right.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your vacation.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya.
Speaking of the rain yesterday, did you see the video of that guy hiding in the porta potty?
Yes.
Like while it's raining.
Andy Petrie's write-up on Wikipedia is shorter than today's NASCAR historian, by the way.
I think he's out at RCR, like, because I'm pretty sure, like, last year, like, during, like, might have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
He used to be the vice president of competition at Richard Childress Racing, and then it just says nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got him out of there.
Yep. He was the VP competition in 2018, and then nothing after that.
They did some reshuffling, like, mid-season last year, I remember.
Andy Petrie was underrated in the booth. I didn't mind Andy Petrie in the booth. I just say, like, sometimes he'd go off on these, like, little tangents that you're like, all right, Andy, come back to the fucking track, all right?
Who was the guy that was, like, the ESPN announcer, like, around, like, 2010? When Jimmy won his 5th championship, and he was like, it was, like, the worst call ever. He was like, this is the final nail in the final coffin. Like, and it was like, what are you talking about?
Was that Rick Allen?
That wasn't Rick, because Rick was doing trucks at that time.
It was Jimmy Johnson, his 2015 championship?
2010.
2010. Hang on. We're going to look this up.
Somebody in the comments got to know.
Where we... Oh, that's I could hear the voice.
He used to do IndyCar too.
I think it's this. I'm going to share it and we'll see. Was it Marty Reed?
It was Marty Reed.
That I was going to say I know the name. I just can't think about it.
That 2010 Jimmy championship call And mind you, it's like his 5th straight championship, like this iconic moment. It's like the worst call you've ever heard.
3 and 4. The championship is going to go to Jimmy Johnson. And if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think
You're
again.
looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at him.
Yeah! Woo! You guys are the best! Boy.
It might have been like before that, but there's like one point he's like, "This is the final nail in the final coffin." Like,
and let's see what happens here as we're on board with Mark Martin.
Outside, buddy. 3 wide.
A little bit of a tap there.
You would think that like it would be up here.
yeah, I'll find it when we get off of here and
find it
send
and
it to you.
me because that's oh man. Is that the genuine draft one he's running this week? The old Rusty scheme.
Oh yeah, he is. They've done that throwback.
That 2010
Wow.
Homestead race had everything. Remember the Kylo and Ricky fight where Petrie was standing there with Kylo? We both suck. Let's go. Carson gonna bring it home this week. Almost out last week. I don't know. I'm kind of Hocevar out after this week. Not that I'm against Hocevar by any means. It's just the entire reactions to anything Hocevar this week.
No, that's your boy. You made your bed. You got to lay in it now.
Did y'all see old RC finish 10th in at Stafford in the Cletus race? I'm just happy he climbed out of the car, honestly.
Yeah.
That was the only issue that I was concerned with. Yeah, that Rusty throwback is pretty sweet. And I think there's did I see somewhere that there's like some hidden stuff in that paint scheme too that like celebrates that? Let me see if I can pull it up. I can't remember if it was just a regular. Yeah, let me pop this up here so you can see it, Travis. They kind of did what they did with the Joey car years ago. And it's got a collage of all the moments of that number 2.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's cool.
I don't know if I can like make it bigger so you can kind of see it. But yeah, I love those photo collage cars that Penske does. It's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They did that with when Kyle drove his last race at JGR too. They did a car like that and
was
put photos in it.
Shit, that was 2020, 2021?
That was 22.
Yeah. All the fans were on this one. Didn't they do another one where it was all the moments or something?
I think it was just that one with the fans.
I think the Joey one was
16.
Was it 16? 16 or 15? Yeah. Yeah, they've always done really well with these.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
I think he raced a championship race with that, didn't he?
He did, yeah, that's right.
That was the old Edwards championship, I think.
It was,
Where he
indeed.
took his ball and went home.
The Twitter handles on the windshield.
Remember that?
They were definitely trying some shit in the mid 2010s, late 2010s. Didn't work, but they were trying it.
That's sick. The 2022 Halloween M&M scheme.
That's cursed.
I think anything from Kyle from like 2020 to 2022 was cursed.
Yeah. He was driving a tractor at Martinsville in 2022. Like I think he finished that race like 5 laps down, like on pace.
I remember that. I do remember that because it was just him flipping out on the radio. It was like Greg Biffle. You want to put it on the truck? No, we don't. Well, I will tell you, I want to put it on the fucking truck. My tangent for the day. Why do we cancel qualifying but still do practice?
Yeah, I don't understand that. I really
What matters more when you come to a track like North Wilkesboro?
don't get me wrong. I'm glad they did, but
And there was no other track activity yesterday. So, you could have pushed qualifying back. The race starts at night anyway.
dude, I'll tell you, all week, I've been rooting for qualifying to get canceled all week because I knew Shane was gonna start good if it did. So I was like, just cancel it, just cancel it.
Well, as a Chase fan, I always hope for qualifying to get rained out because they qualify like shit every week.
True. Yeah, he's starting 7th today?
I thought it was 10th. Is it better than 10th? He starts 10th today.
10th, okay. Yeah, and Shane starts 8th, and yeah, he qualifies like shit. That's
how long does Shane stay up there, Travis?
Well, that's the thing. When qualifying's gotten rained out this year, he's done a good job staying up there all day, like Charlotte and Nashville and some of those other races. So if he's starting in the top 10, I think he'll stay up there a lot of the night.
We do have some heavy hitters starting deep in the field. Briscoe starts 30th. Larson starts 27th. Bubba starts 26th. Priest, who I think is going to do good at this type of track, starts 21st. And then, you look inside your top 10, and it's Eric Jones, who's done a hell of a job this year.
Dude, they've been
legacy. Fast. You've got SVG starting 8th, like you said. Austin Dillon, Joey Logano, 11th and 12th. That might be their best 2 starting spots this year, except for last week, naturally. Ross starting 13th. Ross had a really good car in practice yesterday.
He's got to do a drive-through when they drop the green, though, because he failed inspection 3 times.
Oh, I missed that. All right.
Yeah. So he's going to be 2 laps in the hole as soon as we go green.
Yeah. I'm taking Ross out of my ones to watch today.
Yeah.
Watch him make his fucking penalty on the opening lap.
Yeah.
But you know who that always works out in favor of it every time, it seems? Anytime Joey gets one of those pass-through penalties, he serves it, and literally as he comes off a pit road, a caution comes out.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every
time. I don't know how. It fucking pisses me off.
That dude is just he's good. He's good for a couple times a year where he just has some luck where you'll just be like, how? Literally how?
Isn't he on the outside looking in right now in the chase?
He's pretty far out, I'm sure. I think he's 18th or 19th.
He's gonna go on some sort of fuel mileage win and get himself in.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna look up? I wanted to look up practice results from yesterday. I wanted to see averages. The NASCAR website is not friendly, by the way.
When in the practice you're asking about the averages, I think Bell is definitely the guy to beat today. He was first in pretty much everything.
Bell always has those runs in practice. I mean, I've got Bell in my fantasy lineup today.
Yeah.
Best 10 consecutive lap average of 36 cars was Bell. Most laps run was Michael McDowell, 84 laps. Chad Fincham was the slowest car at 117 miles an hour. Chase was 5th in practice. Bell was 1st. Hamlin, Ross, Byron. I guess Ross was only up there because he was cheated up.
It's been a tough year for Trackhouse.
Oh my God. Chad Fincham ran 46 laps yesterday. All right. Everyone's lap times range from 18,222 to 18,642. Chad Fincham's lap was 19,131.
Oh my God.
Speeds range from 123.477 to 120.695. Chad Fincham's was 117.610.
And here's the thing, people really don't wreck at this track. There's going to be a lot of long green flag runs. He's going to finish 10 laps down.
I would imagine in the first 7 laps you were seeing him get lapped.
Yeah.
Brent, I'd love to see it. I just unless Ross gets that Joey luck as soon as he comes down pit road and there's a caution that comes out, I don't know if that's going to happen. He's got to start in the back too, right? Like he doesn't get to start from his qualified position or his set qualifying position.
Well, I think he can pit from his qualifying position. Yeah.
So that could be interesting. He's up towards the front half of the field.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we're talking about Rex on the first lap, his one teammate has been a pretty good bet for that a lot of times this year, so maybe he'll get it.
Not wrong. not wrong. Not wrong at all. Who was it? NASCAR Chasm bought a cameo from Danhausen to try to uncurse Connor Zilli. I haven't watched it. I've honestly been waiting for this show to bring it up. So now I'm going to try to find it and pull it up because that is hilarious. You have to be careful on Twitter, though, because I don't want it to autoplay the next video because I don't know if your Twitter's been the same, but I've been getting some sketchy shit that pops up when I'm scrolling videos.
Yeah. It's bad. It's really bad.
I showed my wife the other day, and I'm like, look at this. I'm like watching a video on the in-car of SVG, and then the next video is something that is for 18 and older. And I'm like,
dude, it's bad. It's bad.
I have looked up nothing of the sort, and here it is.
I know. I'll be like, when I'm on there at work, I'm like, I got to be careful scrolling through here. I don't know what's going to pop up at any point.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Very famous, etc., catchphrase, so on and so forth. I am a WWE legend, WWE Hall of Famer, WWE's Employee of the Month, Slimy Award winner too. Don't forget that. All right, this to Connor Zillishausen. Oh, Connorhausen, how are you? From Davidhausen. Oh, you work for NASCAR. Connor's not having a good year. So, what I'm here to do for Connorhausen, let's do this for the Knicks. I'll try it for you, Connorhausen. So, you are uncast. Hopefully good luck to Connorhausen.
Good luck, Connorhausen.
All right, he's going to win today. Connorhausen's uncursed.
If he wins today, there's something to the Danhausen curses.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck is this? Junior, if you're not a wrestling fan, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, it's like a lot of wrestling stuff. It's like you either know or you don't know, and if you don't know, you're gonna be like, what is wrong with you?
Which, by the way, Saturday night's main event was last night, but I wouldn't know it because they did a bang up job of promoting it for the last 2 weeks.
Didn't seem like much was missed.
No, I saw the highlights scrolling Facebook reel or Twitter reels, and then having to like skip 10 of them to finally get to the next one.
Hey, shout out to Nick Aldis.
What it's also like proves the point of I've always been asking is why is Nick Aldis not an in-ring guy? Because they've always teased like him going back in ring. Like I don't get it. You know he's gonna be the youngest on the card at SummerSlam.
That's crazy. Dude, speaking of wrestling, we were talking about it yesterday. You'll know what I'm about to talk about. Like, her family does like a Halloween party every year and does like a theme for it. And like her dad texted her yesterday, is like, we got the theme for the Halloween party this year. It's WrestleMania, and I was so excited. Like, I'm gonna be Thugonomics John Cena.
I was gonna say, what are you dressing as?
Doctor Thugonomics.
I'm just saying you could have done a real Edge and Lita type thing.
Edge and Lita?
Yeah. Yeah, were you not a big Edge guy though?
No, I like Edge.
You could have done it. Or you could have done like the Matt Hardy Lita thing. Kane and Lita? Snitsky and Lita?
Yeah, there's some ideas. No, I'm going to do
Triple H and
Thugonomics.
Katie Vick. I mean...
I'm going to do Thugonomics John Cena, and she's doing Rhea Ripley, so...
Rhea Rippery. Love EOS guy.
Hulkamania is dead. Yeah, it indeed. I was watching a video yesterday that was just like, I was like, it was one of those like, why am I watching this? And it was like, it was 2 million Hulk Hogan's versus 10,000 T-Rexes, and the 2 million Hulk Hogan's won. It's just like some AI generated bullshit, and like they all charged at each other, and it was just like these T-Rexes like throwing Hulk Hogan's all over the place, and like it was like 2 minutes long at the end. It's like Hulk Hogan wins, and it's like that's not gonna work for me, brother.
You got me, brother. All right, we've got two things to hit on before we can go into our fun segment this week. I know you got your girlfriend next to you, and this is something that came up in the group chat of arguing the best condiments. So we said we were going to talk about it today. First and foremost, in-season challenge Final Four is here. You've got Todd Gilliland, Chase Elliott on one side. You got Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney on the next side. My finals were Elliott and Blaney, so that's who I'm going with today. That's who you're going with, so that covers that portion there.
If they both win, I'll win my, because we have like a pool for money for the bracket, so if they both get to the finals, I'll have the thing locked up before the finals even happen.
What are your points right now?
For the bracket?
Yeah.
I had to go look. I'm off. I'm going to be off for a second, but I can check real quick and tell you that I have... Let's see. I have 240 points and 320 possible remaining.
I have 330 points with 320 remaining. I've had a good bracket run this go around.
So do you have Chase winning it or Blaney winning it?
I have Chase winning it.
Same.
Which I didn't want to go with, but he's just too fucking consistent for me not to. You know, I always think that the Blaney pit crew stuff is going to hit at some point. You know?
Come to think, I guess they've been doing a better job because that storyline hasn't come up in a while.
Yeah, and another storyline that I want people to know, like, this is what I'm predicting. I think Reddick's on that summer slump right now. I think he's hitting that wall that he does every year. Reddick is a very streaky driver. He'll click off a bunch of wins consistently and then just falls off a cliff and then comes back at the end of the season. So I think that's where you're at with that right now.
You think Blaney's got a shot to get back in win that regular season title, or some good tracks for him coming up?
I don't think he gets back to where he can win the regular season title again. It's just the inconsistency on pit road kills him. I think Denny's all around probably that driver that's going to win that regular season title. Because they nail it everywhere. They're fast on the track. They qualify well. Their pit stops are great. It's going to be tough to take that away from Blaney from Hamlin. And I don't know if Blaney's got a chance to get around Reddick. I think that separation is so large. But we'll see. It all starts again today. Blaney starts on the pole. He could obviously go out and go flag to flag with this thing and win it. So that would throw a wrench into all of that.
Yeah, if he sweeps the stages and wins the race like he did last week again, then we're having a whole different discussion next week.
You really saw last week how much of an advantage that is when you sweep the stages, win the race. You know, I don't think he had fastest lap. I think like Cody Ware had fastest lap.
Cody Ware did, yeah.
So great for them. But you could see how much of a points advantage that really is when you boil it down.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy, I'm going Gibbs, Bell, Hamlin, Elliott, Larson, and Busher in my garage. I got Blaney over Bell, Chase over Gilliland, Denny over Larson, and Ty Gibbs over Bubba.
I got Blaney, Bell, Logano, Van Gisbergen, Gibbs, and Hamlin in my garage. I don't have a lot of Hamlins left. That's why I have him in my garage.
I got a lot of 4s and 3s in my lineup today.
Yeah. And then I got Blaney over Bell, Larson over Hamlin, Elliott over Gilliland, and Gibbs over Wallace.
All right, so now I'm going to have to find a condiments tier list. Oh, and I guess my winner for today, let's see, Phil already took Bell.
He took Blaney.
Blaney, so I will take Bell to win today.
All right. You're leaving me some great choices. Yeah, go ahead. Take the two favorites. Let me look at the lineup one more time, see who I like in this. Like I said, I need to. I'm batting 1,000 on my picks because I picked Briscoe at Chicago, so I got to nail this again. I will take. Give me. I'm gonna go Elliott. I think this is a track that like suits Chase's driving style. Like I think it's going to be a lot of long green flag runs, and Chase is very technically sound and good at saving his stuff and taking care of it. And I think he can work his way through the field. And so yeah, I'll go with Chase today.
Okay. I don't need the ultimate tier list for condiments. I don't need like the fucking 10 different ways mustard can be. I don't need all the Hershey's chocolate syrups.
Every different hot sauce.
Every different hot sauce, which by the way, I'm a Tabasco over Cholula or whatever guy.
Dude, my favorite is the sriracha sauce, like with the green lid. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I know which one you're
Dude,
talking about.
I'll put that. That's one of them. I'll put that shit on anything.
See, like this one's throwing every like teriyaki sauce you could possibly think of in there. Like it just.
Why don't we just make our own?
Maybe I don't. How do you end up doing that?
I don't know. Just pull up like a Google spreadsheet and we'll just jam them in.
Oh, here you go. This is actually perfect. Actually,
All right, you got a good one.
it's short. It's short, but enough where we can get a discussion out of it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Is it that one that makes it? Yeah, there we go. Can you read all that?
I can't see it that well on my phone, so you'll kind of have to just like read them off to me.
It doesn't make it any better either. All right, I'll read them off to you. Kicking things off with a hot sauce.
It's just any
Just
hot sauce.
Any hot sauce.
S. That's at the top.
I was gonna go
Hot
A.
sauce
I was gonna leave S. As its own thing, but I'm with
The
you.
hot sauce is S tier.
I put yellow mustard in the S tier.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Yep. I'm good with that.
Garlic aioli, or any sort of aioli, I guess would be what that is.
B.
Do
Do you like garlic aioli? Emily's giving a thumbs down, but
I'm comfortable with B because you can't just put it on everything. Like hot sauce and mustard, you can pretty much put on whatever you want.
they're versatile.
Yeah, the aioli, it's good for fries, it's good for burgers, not really good for anything else.
Yeah.
This one's another one, soy sauce. Like to me, I think rice, like putting it on rice. So like that's like a C.
Yeah, I'm not a huge. I mean, I'll put some soy sauce on rice, obviously, but I'm not a huge. I know you don't like soy sauce. Yeah, we'll go C. C.
Yeah.
Seal.
Yeah, I'm C on soy sauce. This is another tough one. It's horseradish. Like I only put it on prime rib. Like that's about it.
You don't like horseradish?
It's like
I'm getting another thumbs down. I'll go with B. I like horseradish.
You like horseradish, so we'll meet in the middle because I'm a D for that one.
Okay, so we'll go C.
So we'll go C for the horseradish.
I'm being outvoted here because I'm getting a thumbs down over here too. So,
Sriracha is the next one. It's an A tier. A tier.
I'm going
Sriracha
S.
goes great. Come on, man. We're putting too many in S and not enough in A.
Emily Tyree, Sriracha, S or A?
A.
She said A, so
You're outvoted.
yeah, I'm outvoted.
Mayonnaise, specifically Hellman's, for me is S tier.
I would go like B for mayonnaise, but I know Emily's a huge fan, so and you say S, so it can go ahead and go to S if you want to put it there. But I'm more of like a B.
Compromise and be at an A.
I can compromise and put it at an A.
There we go.
I can do that. Honey.
Does that include like hot honey?
I'm not sure. No, that would not include hot honey.
Okay.
I will leave that as just the bear on the table.
Honey can go to like a D then. Like I'm not a big honey.
I'm kind of with you there. Tartar sauce again. To me, it's like a D tier because you're only using it for fish. That's it.
It is really good on fish, though.
It is good on fish, but it's just.
Go
I
with
don't
a
know.
B.
Go with a B.
Because, I mean, it's like, you got to have it for the fish. And I don't know how you are on fish. I love fish. So,
Travis, you think you can debate just anything on this list for like 5 minutes while I step away real quick?
yeah, sure.
I think I'm needed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, give me one moment.
All right. Well, AJ's on, so we're talking about tartar sauce now. How you feel about tartar sauce? I know you hate tartar sauce.
I'd rather eat fish with ketchup than tartar sauce.
Comment section. Anybody here, Junior? I know you got a lot of opinions. Brent Holmes, I know you're in here. How are we doing on our rankings so far? You guys got any gripes with our rankings? Let's get some comments in here if you're listening. Talk about what's your biggest dispute so far with the rankings?
Tartar sauce.
Not a tartar sauce fan. Yeah, so far I got to pick up my phone to actually be able to see this. So we got hot sauce and yellow mustard in S tier at the top. We got sriracha and mayonnaise in A. We got aioli and tartar sauce in B. We got soy and horseradish in C. And then we have honey in D. So that's what we got so far. Any of those do you think have to move up? Or?
Horseradish and soy sauce should go down to D, but that's
You need. Oh, here we go. We got a comment. Brent Holmes. Tartar sauce is only good on fish and maybe hush puppies. And yeah, that's the thing. I think tartar sauce is good, but it's not versatile.
yeah.
Like, I know you just hate tartar sauce in general, but I feel like you gotta have tartar sauce for the fish. It's like I love fish. I know some people don't like fish. I'm a fish lover, and like you gotta have the tartar sauce for it. It's like, I don't know if it's on the list, but it's kind of the same as like cocktail sauce. If you're having shrimp, you gotta have cocktail sauce. Here we go. We got Brent Holmes again. He agrees that those two should be dropped. So you got another vote in your category. Brent, you don't like soy sauce on your rice, or you just don't like, you think it only being good for rice penalizes it? Anybody want to speak up for honey? Because it's our worst so far. So like if you're
I mean, I'll eat it on cornbread, but that's about it. Like, I'm not about to throw it in oatmeal or anything like that. I mean, like, when my dad, like, smokes stuff and he puts honey in it, like, that's different. But I'm
Yeah.
not, like, gonna go out of my way and put honey on something.
as a condiment, like I don't know what you're really gonna do with honey.
Yeah. Like, I would say maybe 2 out of 10 times, like, I'm
Yeah.
putting honey on cornbread.
Yeah.
Like, she's not a fave.
8. I think you meant I think it only being good on rice penalizes it. Yeah, it's like that with a lot of the stuff. A lot of this stuff is like single use. Like tartar sauce, I don't know what you're using besides fish. Like, I don't know if cocktail sauce is on there or not, but cocktail sauce, like, you're only using for shrimp. Like, soy sauce, you're only putting on rice. If you put soy sauce that's on anything besides rice, I'm questioning you.
Soy sauce is just too salty. So, like,
Very
I don't even eat it with, like, sushi. I'd rather eat the sushi raw than, like, have soy sauce with it just because it's such an intense flavor.
Yeah.
Like, I if I wanted to drink salty water, like, I'd go to the ocean and take a big old gulp. Like, I'm not going to put that proactively on my food.
Yeah, you don't want just like a big glob of salty sauce.
Yeah.
But the rice is so plain, it's like you need something like sweet and sour is good on rice, so you don't necessarily need soy sauce.
Yeah, and sweet
So-
and sour is a lot more versatile. You know,
Yeah.
you could put it on like begins, your rice, like whatever.
Put cocktail sauce on oysters. Yeah, I've done that before. I can get down with that. So there's another use for cocktail sauce. But there we go. AJ's back. We had a nice little debate. Emily stepped in and fulfilled your hosting duties while you were gone. Hold on, I can't hear you. I might have to leave and come back. I think my
Nope,
thing's
it was
split.
me. I didn't
Oh.
unmute my actual mic.
But yeah, Emily filled in for you while you were gone. We had a nice hearty debate about some condiments. So
What's the big hot topic debate?
a lot of soy sauce hate. A lot. Brent Holmes and Emily are both saying soy sauce is too high.
It's gotta go down.
I see. I can agree because soy sauce to me is only good on like white rice or like
Yeah.
fried rice. You know, like that's the only thing I'm putting soy sauce on. I could put that down.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
See,
Nobody's speaking up for honey. Honey is worthless. like
honey is bottom of the because soy sauce is even mentioned. It goes above honey.
Yeah, because like she brought up a good point. It's like you can use honey to like cook certain things and make some glazes and stuff, but like that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about condiments, and as a condiment, it's like, what are you gonna do with honey? Like,
what does honey go on? Toast and like tea. Like that's all you're using honey for.
Very rarely I'll put it on cornbread, but like even then, it's like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to put honey on it.
Yeah. Honey is bottom of the barrel. I might be able to get behind that.
I have a friend who literally just like will eat like peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon and put honey on it and just eat globs of like peanut butter and honey.
What is he, like the Honey Nut Cheerios bee? Brent, I can honestly say like I have a fear of eating oysters. Now, I've never had oysters before.
You've never had oysters?
Never. So
all the times you've gone to Daytona, you've never gone to the oyster pub.
I'm actually going this time around. We're going, but like
we'll have to go. The oyster pub is so good. Like,
I'm always sketched about oysters.
But they have a lot of good seafood. They don't just have oysters, but the oyster pub in Daytona is awesome. Like if you've been to Daytona, you got to go to the oyster pub.
I am just sketched out by oysters because I don't know what the right way is to eat it when you've had a good oyster, when you had a bad oyster. Because I've seen when you have a bad oyster, it's going to ruin your fucking weekend.
Exactly.
So, like, that's what oysters Rockefeller's raw. Isn't that what that is? Comes out on like that tray of ice or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. I hadn't had a good one to tell you anything. I hadn't had one to tell you anything. So.
Well, have you had fried? Like, if you're scared for raw oysters, you can always have fried oysters.
I might try a fried oyster. Like that might be what I try.
I like raw oysters, but yeah, like if you're nervous to dabble into some raw oysters, you can always have them fried.
Yeah. If we're popping the cherry, I've got to do the one that's not going to kill me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's I used to go oystering when I lived in Maryland. Like I had a friend who had a crab boat, and like we would go crabbing in the summer and go oystering in the fall. Like good times.
We're putting barbecue sauce here, but I see on here there's no ranch, and ranch should be on here.
Yeah,
so
we can theoretically
I'm gonna rope
pencil
barbecue
ranch for
sauce and ranch in on this one.
What's up next? Barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce, honey mustard, ketchup, relish, and fish sauce, which I would assume is just a cocktail sauce.
Oh, cocktail sauce. Okay. Yeah, we did talk about cocktail sauce a little bit.
Okay, so where does cocktail sauce go? Because it's good for seafood, and that's about it. Is it like
we can go C
category? Like, because that's just like horseradish. Like, it's only good on like one or two things.
I will say, to speak up on horseradish, by the way, Arby's horsey sauce, like anything I get, like you get a Greek gyro from Arby's with that horsey sauce on there, like that's elite stuff.
I do like the horsey sauce, but that's like to me not like a true horseradish.
Yeah,
it doesn't have that punch that a horseradish does. Just eat snot. Fried, or I put them on the grill until they open up. Like that, I could probably do that too. Like fry them on the grill first. See, so fish sauce in the right spot. Barbecue sauce is an A.
Yeah.
S tier.
Oh, we got to vote for S.
If we're roping in ranch with barbecue sauce, it goes S.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
And I also, the next one is honey mustard, and because Phil was adamant about this, it has to go in S.
Yeah. I feel like we got to take something off at the S tier, though, because our S tier is too big.
I can drop mustard down to an A.
I'm okay with that. I love mustard, but yeah, we can take it down to an A.
I could drop a mustard to an A. I know your take on this. You don't like ketchup. I like ketchup. But I like ketchup on like fries, or like if I got nothing else, like that's what I'm throwing on it.
I would say a solid B, kind of in the middle.
I'm at the bottom for ketchup.
I could but I could put ketchup on B. Like I'm good with ketchup at B. If it's in a glass bottle though, it's A all day. It tastes different in a glass bottle. I don't do regular mustard, but I'll do honey mustard or spicy mustard. Spicy mustard's not bad.
Spicy mustard's good.
Spicy mustard on a nice hot dog or something like that. That's good.
Ketchup is just like if you're having a good burger and you put ketchup on there, like get out of my face. Like,
listen,
I'll only put ketchup on trash. That's my
We'll go ketchup C tier, but top of C tier.
All
that's
right.
That's a nice middle ground.
I'm okay with that.
And the last one, relish. I'm an anti-relish guy. That goes below honey to me. Like relish, yes. You can take your shredded up fucking pickles and get the fuck out of here.
Look, I think we ended up with like a nice even tier list here.
That's a solid list. That's a solid. You're at a barbecue or something, like that's the list. That relish.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like this list.
I'd rope relish in with sauerkraut. That fucking sauerkraut is trash. Fucking dried up lettuce, onions, whatever the fuck it is. God, I hate it.
I assume you're not a coleslaw fan.
Oh no. You can take your milky fucking lettuce out of here. Fucking cream of wheat ass side that is.
Dave keeps a big old jar of that in the office, and I'm like, put that shit away. Nobody wants to smell that. Nobody wants to see you eat that.
I'm a coleslaw fan. Especially
your soggy cabbage.
Dude, I'll tell you, I'll speak up for coleslaw here, like a slaw dog, like a hot dog with chili and coleslaw, that's elite stuff right there.
This is our next shirt.
Take your shredded pickle and go somewhere else.
I can't do coleslaw, man. I just. I'm
not big on coleslaw fan, at least.
I'm not big on baked beans either. It's like a texture thing from when I was a kid. Hate baked beans.
I used to hate baked beans when I was a kid, but I grew out of that.
Baked beans to me, like the texture, tastes like you're eating the thumbstick off a fucking PlayStation controller.
Nah, baked beans, top tier.
Nah.
10 out of 10. Maybe even 11 out of 10.
No.
We have to do sides next time, I guess.
Yeah. Next time that Travis has to fill in, we're doing sides.
Dude, we'll do the off week when there's no race, and we'll just do tier lists of food the whole episode.
Dude, we got one coming up too, I think.
Yeah, 2 after Indy.
Yeah, after Indy. And then what is the remaining schedule? And by the way, if we're running races at night, can it just be Saturday night?
Yeah. I have to agree. I guess it's a TV thing, is what people always say, that they get better ratings on Sunday nights. But yeah, it's not the best.
Where is our off week? Is it? Yeah, it's
after Indy.
Yeah. So Indy ends TNT, and then it goes to NBC after the off week. Crazy to think we are 5 weeks away from being at Daytona.
Yep.
Well, that's all I got. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm about good. We already did our picks.
We did our picks. We did everything there is to do. Other than Victor giving everybody the bird, we're pretty much out of here.
Yeah.
Travis, thanks for filling in for Phil. Where can people find you at if you're active on social media?
Yeah, at Travis Parks 24. Just follow Sectator Media. Subscribe to Sectator Media on YouTube. and rows 1 through 10, which we're kind of on hiatus on, but we're on there as well. But if you're into college basketball, One Shining Recap Show, it's on Sectator Media's channels. We'll get going in the next couple months, but if that's something that interests you, make sure you give a follow, and we'll get that ramped up when it gets closer to the season.
Hell yeah. College football right around the corner too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're working on getting a college football show off the ground here. It's been like hit and miss too, but we've done a few episodes, so we'll see if that actually becomes a thing this season or not. But if it does, that'll be on Sectator Media's channels as well.
Next month, I think, is college football, isn't it?
Yeah, week 0 will be when we're at Daytona.
That was where we, a couple years ago, we watched Florida State lose to Georgia Tech, and we were parked next to a bunch of Florida State fans, and oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then last year it was the other Ireland game. It was Kansas State and Iowa State when Avery Johnson's dad was getting into fights in the parking lot, apparently.
Brother, how much do we hate the fine folks of Ireland that we just send our absolute horseshit offenses overseas to play in those games? I honestly thought the Iowa State Kansas State was going to be like a 9-6 final.
What's the Ireland game? I think it's North Carolina and somebody this year. We're sending old Belichick over there to them.
Dude, he's going to go gushing about how they play rugby over there. I guarantee it. Let's see. What is the Lingus College Football Classic? Is TCU versus North Carolina.
Yep. Sending old Bill Belichick over to Ireland.
Send him over there to get his shit kicked in by TCU.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, everybody, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, Clean Air Show on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We will be back next week. Make sure you turn on notifications. This way you get notified every time we upload new content. And other than that, take it away, Victor.